Race number 5 at Ascot is the first leg of the quaddie, and it's the 1,000 metre Cran Towers plate for the 3-year-olds. And Mark, this filly's been knocking on the door.
Yes, she's as gutsy as they come. It's Dainty Tess from last weekend.
Got onto the wrong leg coming around the turn and immediately came off the bit. Then Slick Sam followed by Miss Lawrence around their heels as they go to the 200. Dainty Tess showing the persuader about 3/4 to a length in front. Lord Ludlow's getting home late along the rail. Dainty Tess, Verve de Vega. Now the run comes here for Lord Ludlow, and Stored Energy is running on. They went to the line. Dainty Tess, Lord Ludlow.
Another very game performance there by Dainty Tess with Sarah Bonner on board. Incredible to think that she's won $370,000 here. 14 starts for 5 wins. Gee, she's so tough and so honest. Last start, it was just nailed late, but she's been in such consistent form.
Oh, look, we were previewing that race and I thought that 1,200 metres was too far. I think I'm willing to accept I was wrong. I think she got 1,199. She just didn't get that final metre. I think back to 1,000 metre suits here with the claim as well.
Yeah, it certainly does. Hoboken met Dainty Tess's 2 runs ago back on the 3rd of December. It beat Dainty Tess on that occasion, so those form lines have to be respected as well.
I think significantly he didn't lead last time out, and it got the chocolates. Look, you know, it should be on pace from barrier 1 here, but I don't really like its late splits for a city race.
Number 4 is Slick Sam. 2 starts ago was very good when winning fresh over 1,000 metres. Another who went out to the 1,200 metres last week, beaten by Lord Ludlow. That same race that Dainty Tess was in now. Off the speed, back to 1,000 metres, he should certainly suit.
Back to 1,000 is a positive, not being fresh is a negative. Not really sure what to make of this galloper.
I've got the one on top, Dainty Tess, Mark, as you mentioned. She rates the best, and for mine, she is the best in the race, quite simply. From the 4, Slick Sam, number 10, Taken High, should get a lovely run in behind them, and the 5, Invincible Mode, 1, 4, 10 and 5.
I'm number 1, Dainty Tess. From number 3, Hoboken, number 4, Slick Sam, and number 8, Speedy Ladidi.
Race number 6 at Ascot is the Tab Touch Perth Cup next Saturday handicap over 1,800 metres. It's a graduation race, of course. Perth Cup on New Year's Eve this year on the 31st of December. Very exciting. Mark, let's get into the replay horse though. A last start winner.
Yes, McCavity. The Moreton Yard have got a high opinion of this galloper. Let's have a look at its win at Pinjarra.
The middle, Greater Impact scoreline getting up near the inside. Now Pike is still about 6 lengths off them with McCavity, but he hasn't called upon him yet. And at the 200 metre mark, the leader had snuck away from them. It's still going pretty well here in front. Out by about 2 lengths out to Bobsworth, but McCavity is starting to launch. He's coming with a great run late, McCavity. Pike on the outside with McCavity, grabbed out to Bobsworth and got...
A really nice win at Pinjarra on that occasion from McCavity. Was scratched from a much easier assignment on Wednesday to run in this race. Now, that win, it got the box seat run in that race and finished off as very nicely as a $1.90 favourite.
Look, I'm not really sure what to make of this horse. I'm not sure if he's an apprentice. His ride out to Bobsworth on Wednesday didn't frank the form, but the Moreton Yard really like him. They scratched him from a race which, frankly, he should have won, and he pops up here. So I've got him on top on suspicion.
He's an interesting one moving forward. As you mentioned, a progressive type there. Mark, we've also got in the race number 8, Let's Twist. Now, she was very gallant on a Wednesday in a Class 3 affair. Joe Azzopardi took off on her as if he was riding Kiora Kutu at the 900 metres. And gee, she gave a good sight, was right there in the finish, just got nosed out.
She had no cover whatsoever. She was the best of those that were on the speed. Blustery came out on Wednesday and franked the form, certainly in the mix here.
Yeah, so we've also got Mark there. Number 11, Torque Caprese, we'll touch on. Now, this galloper is also a last start winner. I really like the way she savaged the line from well back. It was a nice performance.
On times, I've got this on top. Fastest 200 and fastest last 400 last time in spite of a wide barrier, certainly in the mix, but I've got McCavity because, you know, we just suspect it might be better than these.
I've got the 8 on top though, number 8, Let's Twist. Peter Hall rides for Ben Pearce here. From the 10, See Me Sizzle. Number 3, First Affair, and the 4, Hey Magic.
Very difficult race. I've got 5, McCavity, from number 11, Torque Caprese, 8, Let's Twist, and number 4, Hey Magic.
Race number 7 on the card here at Ascot is the main event of the day. It's the ATA Stakes, a listed race over 2,200 metres and a bit of a tune-up race heading into the Perth Cup, Mark.
We're going to have a look at the J.R. Ray Trophy from a couple of weeks ago featuring Star Exhibit and a number of others.
He's just getting squeezed out for a run at the 300. Kiora Kutu had hit the front, down the outside. Star Exhibit, though, loomed as the danger to him. Star Exhibit ranged alongside of Kiora Kutu. They're having a battle royale, and Kiora Kutu's got plenty to offer. He digs and he fights hard. He beats off Star Exhibit. Kiora Kutu returns to the winners' list.
A very good performance there, runner-up performance by Star Exhibit. Glenn Smith stays on here and hit the line very nicely on that occasion behind Kiora Kutu.
I think there's no shame whatsoever in being outstayed by Kyorakuto. I think he's the top star in Perth and a very good chance of winning the Perth Cup.
We've also got there the stablemate Dark Alert. Now, this galloper was in the same race, but very unlucky under William Pike in the straight. Got held up at a vital stage. Needed to get going. Of course, these days can't exactly sprint off a dime, so needed to get going. Still got out and got home late. For mine, this is the on-top selection with a bit of luck here. I think you can run a nice race. Peter Hall takes the ride here.
Gets 1.5 kilos off Star Exhibit from last time, but the gap was growing at the line, and that makes me concerned for its chances in this race.
Dark Musket, of course, running this race 2 starts ago. It's backing up from the Van Heemst Stakes last week. Was okay behind Perfect Reflection, but was impeded on turning. The run before then, the JRA Trophy, was a good run, Mark.
Very consistent. Third Saturday in a row it's running. Look, it doesn't get so much of a weight pull off Star Exhibit as the other horse, and therefore I can't have it on top.
I've got the 6 on top here, Dark Alert. Turn the tables on number 5, Star Exhibit. From the 2, Dubai Escapade, and number 4, Kirov Boy.
I like the JRA Trophy form. I'm going with number 5, Star Exhibit, from number 6, Dark Alert, number 8, Dark Musket, and number 1, Respondent.
Race number 8 is the lucky last on the card at Ascot. It's 1,200 metres, Heineken 3 handicap. It's another one of these graduation races in a very, very open field, Mark.
A different horse this preparation has been Disco Metal, has won his last 2, seeking the hat-trick on Saturday. Let's have a look at his last win.
Come around the home corner, Just Act Natural from Universal Moon. Pop the question by Dougie White. And Universal Moon on the outside reaches the lead, 200 to go. Just Act Natural fighting back tooth and nail down on the inside. Universal Moon, Just Act Natural. Here's Disco Metal. They were the brilliant runner. Disco Metal from the back of the field descended upon them and has come...
Was backed in the market on this occasion was Disco Metal. A really nice performance again, coming from near last and swooping home down the outside to beat a pretty handy field. The run before that was good as well, a little bit closer on that occasion. No William Pike this week, of course he is suspended, so Paul Harvey takes the ride, but Kelly Grantham's got this galloper absolutely flying at the moment.
Loses nothing getting Harvey for Pike. Won its 2 runs this preparation. Last 200 has been the fastest in both those races, going really, really well. Going to be very hard to beat in the last.
We've also got their number 5, Red Paddy. Now, had found a bit of trouble last start, was a bit keen and then forced out wide at around the 600 metre mark. He just got pulling and he got a bit keen. I thought he was actually pretty good to get to the line the way he did in 3rd.
He finds more trouble than a teenager at school, is this lad. He's very, very frustrating. Has to be in your numbers, but he's not trustworthy.
Number 7's a very interesting one. Always takes your eyes when you see a Cerise and White galloper returning. First up is this mare by Thorn Park, very well related, as most of Bob and Sandra Peters gallopers are. Look at the trial. Time not great, but to the eye it was very impressive and quite comfortable under Peter Hall.
Look, his time in his last run before he went for a spell was pretty poor too, but that was a very slow tempo. You can completely forgive that run. You've got to respect based on the connections and the breeding.
Yeah, you do indeed. Last preparation did hurt the punters on that occasion, beaten as $2.25 favourite, $3.20 favourite, and then $1.75 favourite. So look, hopefully she's come back as a better mare and can win this. I think she can. I've got Celebrity Dream on top there, number 7. From the 5, Red Paddy, number 2 on Trend, and the 3, Disco Metal.
Let's have a dance. It's number 3, Disco Metal, from number 7, Celebrity Dream, number 5, the infuriating Red Paddy, and number 1, Key to Fame.
It's time to have a look at the best bets on the card for me, Mark. I've got race 2, number 7, Astronomite, and race 5, number 1, Dainty Test, to break through for that much-deserved victory.
I'm with you with Dainty Test. That's race 5, number 1, Dainty Test, and race 8, number 3, Disco Metal.
PerthRacing.com.au is the place to head to for all the ticketing and event information, especially for the Perth Cup. Check us out on social media as well. All the latest leading up to the Perth Cup. Very, very exciting. And that's the next time we'll see you for the Perth Cup preview. Best of luck, and we hope we found you some winners.